Me voy que tengo show mañana, ya la plata no cabe. Los baby le llegan, el negrito claro. Ustedes saben ya, hay music, hay flow. Hay music, hay flow. Cabe, dímelo Rebol, ustedes saben ya.
I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise we're in love.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jose Quintana is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Good night for baseball, 69 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1.
Ball match up.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we can be excited to see play. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box, Miles Strong. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. That's Heath Rattler if ever there was one. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Jake Odorizzi is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Jake Odorizzi is a really good pitcher. Doesn't get a lot of respect for the quality that he has. Low to mid-90s fastball, great straight changeup, and more importantly, a curveball that he can throw at any time. A really strong three-pitch mix. He's a pitcher, not a thrower.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The pitch. And that misses 1-1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
In now, David Fletcher. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's just 2 for 9. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get back in safely. Story stands at second with no outs. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Story is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now here's a shot out to right center field. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Fielded cleanly. And the throw will be wide at first as he pulls him off the bag, and the run's going to score.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Grounded up the first baseline. And a foul ball here, 0-1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
The next to hit. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
No outs, nobody on. Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
All even now, 2-2.
I got
3-2. Jared Walsh waits on deck. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good. and winds up not being able to survive the first. Forrest Whitley comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. At the plate, Jared Walsh.
Yep, that ball went
he'll
out.
take a look at ball one. No one out with a runner at second. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Walsh, originally from the Badger state of Wisconsin. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
2-0. It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a drive out to left center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And he misses 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Suzuki leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. flying toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. Doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
Trevor Story steps in now. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Slater rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Eight runs already in this inning. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
The 1-2 runs a bit inside for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounder down the line at third. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long. But 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit in the air to right field. Tucker waits on it. And that will end the inning. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. second inning upcoming from the Big A. The Angels are out in front, 9-0. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Bregman on at first, nobody out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Fouled off. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As they look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Quintana sets. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's it.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 is taken. Ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So next to bat will be Martin Maldonado. And it seems they've got to make something of this opportunity here if they've got any hopes of climbing back into this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in on the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Astros leave them loaded. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
There is Altuve, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in Big League Baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Here's Justin Upton now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Tucker. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jared.
Now at the plate, here is Jared Walsh. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Brentley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. And now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Slater's under it. 1 down. Ready now is Miles Straw. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Kurt Suzuki will start it off when we come back. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Halos lead this one 9-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now with the plate is Kurt Suzuki as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Pitch on the way. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Digging in next, Austin Slater. He singled first time up. From the stretch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Has a look, now the pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Looking tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners on first with 1 down. swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Now to bat, David Fletcher. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Set, and the 2-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Suzuki is off at first with 2 away. And a slider that time as this ball hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Zach Greinke is going to come on the pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Mike Trout.
Mike.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Angels 11 and the Astros nothing. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as we begin the top of the 4th.
Alex Bregman.
Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Correa, playing here in his age 26 season, was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Weak grounder down the line at third. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So stepping in is Jose Altuve. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater's under it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
And now Kyle Tucker. He flew out in his last debut. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They trail in this one 11-0. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani.
For the Angels, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is inside with that one, ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2
1
swinging.
ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tucker waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Justin Upton. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
One out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here now the 2-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jared Walsh is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Oh, that's low. Three balls, no strike.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
2 out, nobody on. That one's in there, 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debra, when you come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
To plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Two and 1.
Oh, that's out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Angels strand 1. but they lead it 11-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story picks it up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next up for the Astros, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Quintana's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maldonado stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And this is hit hard to the right side, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a flare down the line. In comes Slater. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now back, number 3.
At the plate, Miles Strong. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. Popped him up. Suzuki is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels are out in front, 11-0. Stepping in once again is Austin Slater. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The right fielder, Austin.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
0-1.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0. Ball inside.
One out, nobody on. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he'll get in there safely.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Standing in now, David Fletcher, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Career line against Greinke. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Story, the runner at second with 1 away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And stepping in, Mike Trout, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-0.
And he misses again, 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-0.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And this is lined hard to deep left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one, but they lead it 11-0. Sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First offering. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the fifth all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the sixth.
Now the 3-0 offering. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Boy, right down the middle for strike two.
Sort of surprising to see a five-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now down the second baseman, Altuve.
Up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Quintana sets. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
One out and a runner on second base. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Now it'll be Kyle Tucker. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Trout gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Astros lead 1. They trail in this one 11-0.
So I ain't saving you a clean house. Do you think that's just a statement? And you're ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Stepping up is Anthony Rendon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Strong has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Stepping in next, Shohei Ohtani flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. Is a fastball that misses. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Justin Upton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Ohtani leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Full count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Ohtani rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Boy, what a battle there, Hero. Several pitched at that right there. He threw everything but the pitch in sync, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. Right fielder giving chase. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Angels 12 and the Astros nothing. Noah Ramirez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, Noah.
7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. The pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a called strike 1.
Look out, 1-1.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging in the dirt. Suzuki has it. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 5. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 3.
Next up is Miles Straw. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Maldonado, runner at first with 2 gone. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the stretch. Fastball well outside.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
weakly hit to third. Rendon's got to get rid of it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Pedro Baez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now here is Austin Slater. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
The right fielder, Austin Slater.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. So 1-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Tucker is there, one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Next up, Trevor Story. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as this lead got even wider. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity. Standing in now, David Fletcher. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he needs just a triple for the cycle, so let's see if he can put one in the gap. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Next to hit is Mike Trout. Career numbers against Baez. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Pitch on the way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Angels lead it 13-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and it misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
At the plate now, Carlos Correa. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 4 for 9. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Now back, second baseman.
Josh Lindblom gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 31.
Jose Altuve will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Lindblom has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the right fielder,
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First offering on its way. Gets ahead of him here. He got him to swing over the top of the swing.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Bregman over at second. Correa on at first with 2 down. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So here is Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Astros leave them loaded. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. At the plate now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now here's the first offering. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going,
Oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Now another 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and that will end up a foul ball. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Justin Upton. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Career numbers against Baez. He's 3 for 9. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. The 1-1 home. And Upton a bit early on this one as this is hit well, but well fouled down the left field line. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman,
Into the box, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 Misses for the second ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Down to 3-2.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Angels strand 1, but they hold a commanding 13-0 lead. And now in the box, Martin Maldonado starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Rendon shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Michael Brantley, lifetime versus this arm, is just 1 for 6. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
So now to the plate, Miles Strong. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball one. So 1-2. Popped him up. Suzuki is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Alex Bregman.
So next to hit is Alex Bregman. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Strong on third with 2 out. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Last strike now for Houston. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ball four.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners in any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Tony Watson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 45, Tony Watson.
Correa will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Will make the catch to end it, and the Angels have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 13-1 is the final lopsided score. Los Angeles have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Jose Quintana pitches well enough to get the W. Jake Odorizzi doesn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. The loss goes to Jake Odorizzi. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. And tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.